Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am.
Then I'll become the monster.
The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without
He's
you.
got some beautiful blue eyes.
I want to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then
Roxas.
the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Is it not Joshua? I thought it looked like Joshua, no? Maybe I'm just making up things. Meanwhile, Castle Dasbog? Wherever that is. Ooh, the Titan.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
Huh. Is that supposed to be like Benedicta's urn?
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. Now!
Yes, yes, my lord. Victor.
Yeah, she gone. The meaning of life. Ifrit awoken. Clive has gained control of the icon Ifrit, following access to new abilities. Whoa! And unlocking his limit break gauge. Alright, well, I'm going to have to play around with that. And well, after unlocking those abilities, now I have time to say, welcome back everybody, Bulldog Hero 27 here, and we are continuing Final Fantasy XVI. When we last left off, Clive accepted the truth that he's the one that killed Joshua and all those people back at Phoenix Gate, and now we have unlocked the powers of Ifrit, basically our limit breaker, which should be a lot of fun. And now Clive and Jill are heading back to Eastpool to meet with the mayor. Thank you so much for joining me this episode. Hopefully you enjoy it, and let's get on with the story. We're in the Blight, so there's no magic here. Wah 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 wah. Uh-oh. Why is he growling?
Torgal, what is it?
What's those big thumps?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Oh, Eastpool's being under attack. And boy, slow down. I'm fast, but not that fast. No, just didn't mean to hit that. Oh no!
What happened here?
They're
Perilous.
dead.
You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here? Answer me! Get him! Stay down! You know what to do. Over here.
Probably overkill, but much needed.
No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Sick of Torgal. It's over.
Go home, baby.
Get him, boy!
They don't deserve a limit break just yet.
Stay down!
Whack!
Get him, boy!
Thought I saw someone casting magic here. What the heck?
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal.
These poor people. What about Hannah?
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll
You.
die. Kill all the
Oh, you got lucky.
dogs.
You got dogs.
Ah, time to go Super Saiyan!
There, boy. Don't let them get away.
Okay, I gotta get used to that. It looks like limit break is fills up pretty quickly.
There, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. It's over.
Bye bye.
You know what to do. Over here.
Ooh, oh, you guys,
Get him.
you're done.
Get him. That's enough.
Get them all! Oh, well, she's attacking from the distance. I gotta go down. Whoa, hello.
Sick 'em, Torgal.
Oh, no you didn't!
Get him. Sick 'em, Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Sick 'em, Torgal. Get him. Stay down. Get him, boy. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Come on.
Sick him, Torgal.
Is that them all? Is that them all? Is that all of them? Think so. Oh no, Hannah's house. Oh, that's a big boy.
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command!
My mother ordered this.
Clive.
I know. It could wait.
Not you. You. Oh, I don't want you yet. I want you. Oh, he's trying to protect you, I see. Oh, wrong button.
There, boy. Get him. To end this quickly.
Ooh.
You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal.
Okay. Woohoo!
Don't let them get away.
I don't think I'm doing the Ifrit thing right.
You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Get him. Over here.
There we go.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
There we go. Now we got him down.
Boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy.
Dude, this guy's wrecked. Oh, I got wrecked.
Sick him, Torgal.
There we go. Ha ha ha! Gotta figure out how to do the Ifrit stuff.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
Oh, dude.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
Brother.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Oh, those poor people. Oh?
Now, rats.
Suspicious
leave me to
character.
your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Okay, back to the hideaway. Righting wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Yes, we do.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
Oh, hey, Jill.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Ah, the original Final Fantasy theme.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Ha. Mother dearest. Earlier. I am not going to even attempt to say that.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the Blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the Black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think...
Oh, mutter, mutter, mutter.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
Oh, mutter, 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 putt, putt.
Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
Oh, mutter, mutter, putt, putt, putt.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Emperor Sylvester? I wonder if he's a dominant.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds.
His son is in Bahamut.
Bahamut's strength will be needed again.
I just said that.
As you command.
It's weird that they're showing this kingdom. Is that... Yeah, that's the Imperial, right? That's the Emperor. That's who we're fighting. It's just weird to time jump or
You mean to
go
tell
around.
me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one. What say you? Are you with me?
I love when Final Fantasies actually include the crystals. The crystals are a huge part in the original Final Fantasies.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Okay, now we gotta set up and say bye to everybody. Oh, side quest 2. Okay. Well,
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
let's go see what Sharon says, or Sharon, Chone.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
Oriflamme.
Holy capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing, and it entires borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will ya?
All right.
Oh, now we gotta go see Otto, the chef.
Clive, was it?
Oh, not the chef. That's Kenneth.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known it. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
Huh.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Was that guy listening in the whole time? Oh. What does that do? Oh, jeez. Reports contain quest information. Okay.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Excuse me. Okay, Gav, what you got for me?
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
It's not powerful enough.
Is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Yes,
Not
I
to
do.
mention what he sucked out of Garuda.
Which is still unexplained.
And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
All right. To Lost Wing. Oh, we gotta go over there? Oh boy. Alright, we will cut to over there. Clairview. Alright.
There.
Northreach.
Northreach. The soldiers used
We're
to
here.
speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
We have to find the dame. Are you the dame?
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you.
The scent.
The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel.
Isabel.
Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested.
Unmolested.
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely.
Oh dear.
But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
He's like, screw my life.
However do they get that
Are you gonna
fellow?
buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut-tut.
Tut,
You cannot
tut.
have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
I would slaughter you all.
Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Alright, let's see.
Then.
Down here.
I suppose you'll need a little something to remember.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
The Vale. The brothel. Okay, well, that was unnecessary. Just continue the conversation.
Gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls.
Oh boy.
Tatienne has been
Filler.
gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Moon and stars.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
So some of you might have noticed that my sword looks a little different. It's because I crafted a new one, or an upgraded version called the Flame Tongue, and boy is it powerful.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if
Oh
only
man,
I
this
comforted her.
misses. This reminds me of that old man from Eastpool.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something.
Alright, find the chambermaid.
Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Oh, and there's side quests? Oh boy.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every gil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him...
Alright, find a man with the scar.
Man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Oh boy.
Heard the bones fell favorably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off!
Hold your tongue.
Where's the dame's brooch? One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The Dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Okie dokie. On to the next point.
Did one of them get on this side?
Oh, we gotta go way over there. To the town of Moor. Oh, so beautiful. Oriflamme.
Oriflamme. How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Now I know if we stay on the road, we'll be
That's enough
safe.
for today, Branded.
Yeah, we'll just stay on the road.
Go on. Make the next here. I need you.
More side quests? Oh, come on. Oh, a lot more.
There's still work to be done.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Oh, the stables, duh. Oh, I don't want to jump, I want to talk to you.
Are you Bertrand? The Dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the Dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
What's this? A Branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant.
Are you now?
What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
The ruins?
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the...
Okay. Gosh, this is just like the old man quest.
It smells of death here, Torgu.
Oh, they dead? Oh no.
We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Oh, that was dope. Booyah! Oh no, they gone.
Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from
Oh,
you.
good. I don't have to travel all the way to Northreach.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps.
I didn't know there was more dialogue. Sorry. It gave me the option.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Yeah, she gone.
I see. My dear Tatien. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatien. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Oh, thank goodness this is done.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks.
No, thank you.
The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Alright, finally done with that. Oh, dude, side quest. Oh, but we gotta go to the chapel. What? Over there. How do I get up there? How do I get there? Oh, jeez. Well, I guess we'll figure it out, unfortunately, on the next episode. Ran out of time here. Sorry, folks. Had to work for the Dame and do some filler quests, but apparently it's all important to the story, and we will continue this on the next one. Bye-bye!